I will be discussing green diesel. Common diesel is derived from crude oil or fossil fuels. I'm focusing on green diesel, which is quite the opposite of fossil fuels, because fossil fuels are derived from non-renewable resources, and green diesel, is produced from renewable resources. Okay, so alas, a climate-friendly diesel. Green diesel is a renewable hydrocarbon biofuel. It's derived from non-fossil fuels. You can produce green diesel from vegetable oils or animal fats, greasy things like restaurant oil, waste byproducts, which is really cool to see, because we would think that just kind of, like the oil, like the big vats of oil you see as like a byproduct from different systems, it just seems like that's like the last final stage that it's going to be at, and it's just like, just toss it. But the fact that we found a way to turn it into green diesel is, you'll see why that's a big step up in our society. So green diesel is attained by the interface of hydrotreating. So you hydrotreat the triglycerides in like vegetable oil, for example. So as mentioned before, I said green diesel is a hydrocarbon biofuel. So the hydrocarbons in the molecules, like basically hydrotreating liquefies the hydrocarbons. So they liquefy it into biofuel, which is green diesel in this case. So hydrotreating is basically composed of three main chemical reactions. So the first one is hydrodeoxygenation, which is just removing an oxygen. The second process or chemical reaction would be decarbonylation. So decarbonylation, that like carbonyl functional group. And the third one is decarboxylation. So it eliminates a carboxyl functional group and outputs CO2, carbon dioxide. So, what does this mean economically speaking? The way, or not economically speaking, just like understanding the developmental stage, I had to see like economic statistics. So the current development of green diesel is looking at the statistic from this year concerning the cooking oil market. So from about $700 million a decade ago on the market, it spiked to $2.5 billion this year of cooking oil demand, which is pretty significant. So the biodiesel market will help the U.S. economy because it's going to bring jobs in, basically stated. It's going to, which just influxes tax revenue. So I don't know, it's just common sense in a way. So money is everything, as we all have gathered in our society. So being able to view, or I guess imagine, a possible tactic or plan of action without money being an obstacle, just to get it into the public, like information into the public about biofuels. My plan of action would just be at the root education, because it's usually the main root of our problems. The lack thereof education is one of the main reasons there's a lot of the wrong going on in the world. So I would just invest in the education to prepare. Education is in the information about these biofuels, for example, to provide people with info that they need to understand what is happening on a macroscopic level, and how they can do something personally instead of leaving it in the hands of big corporations. Thank you.